Emergency broadcast. Crimson alert. Attention. This is an emergency broadcast. Crimson alert. The danger is imminent, and there is no time to explain or prepare. If you are reading this now, do not go outside. Do not look at the sky. Do not trust your senses. Do not Then the screen turned off. The lamps next to the television flickered briefly before readjusting themselves. I sat in my chair, still holding my can of orange soda, staring dumbstruck. "What the fuck?" I said softly. "What the actual fuck?" My phone began buzzing in my pocket, so I pulled it out instantly and checked. My girlfriend was calling me. I answered. "Babe, did you get that?" "You mean the Crimson Alert thing?" "Yeah, that. Christ, I thought it was a fucking myth." "Wait, what are you talking about? Jenny, what's going on?" "Look, there's an urban myth I've heard about this. It says that whenever there's a Crimson Alert, that means something really, really bad is coming. Like, not the end of the world bad, but still bad. I don't know how to describe it. But what I do know is this. Whenever there's a Crimson Alert, it never finishes." "Think it's a prank?" I asked nervously, still looking at my television screen. "I don't know, okay? I just don't know. It could be, but then..." I waited for Jenny to continue, and waited. "Baby?" I said nervously. "Baby, you still there?" "Oh, sweet mother of God." Her voice was quiet as she whispered over the phone. There's something outside." "What?" I said, sitting up. "What is it?" Then she hung up. I immediately tried to redial her, holding up the phone to my ear. The voice that came over the airwaves wasn't hers, however. "We're sorry, the number you have dialed is unavailable. It is currently a Crimson Alert. All residents are advised to hide and not go outside. Not to look at the sky. Not trust their senses. And not just..." There was a blast of static briefly. The robotic voice becoming distorted and repeating the last phrase again and again, like a broken record. Then it hung up. I stared at my phone. No cell reception. "Damn it!" I said, throwing it to the side as I placed the can of orange soda down and began racing up to my room. To hell with it. The woman I cared about was out there. She was most likely in danger, and I wasn't going to sit in my house and do nothing. I had to save her. In my room, I began sorting through my drawers, trying to find something I could use to defend myself. I had no idea what was going on. It wouldn't hurt to have a weapon of some kind. All I found was a rosary, which I stuffed into my jacket before turning around. Outside, someone screamed. I immediately turned to my bedroom window, looking into the night. That was when I heard it. More screaming, but something was off about it. My curiosity got the better of me, and I slowly began walking over to the window. I had to see what was out there. A face appeared. I cried out, stumbling backwards. The face watched me with dull eyes, gray and lifeless. I bolted out of my room and into the hallway. I didn't get far before I heard a pounding on my door, followed by an order. "Open this door," said a large, imposing voice, one that sounded like it could strangle me with ease if I did. "This is the police. Crimson Alert is cancelled." Like the screams, there was something off about his voice. I thought back to what the Crimson Alert said. Do not trust your senses. What did that mean? The door was pounded on again. "Open this door," said that large, imposing voice. "This is the police. Crimson Alert is cancelled." "Go away!" I shrieked at them. Another pounding of the door. "Open this door," the large, imposing voice said again. "This is the police. Crimson Alert is cancelled." That was what was wrong. Not in how it repeated itself, but in the way it spoke. The pitch, the tone. The way it seemed to pound on the door, it was like a recording. Another pounding on the door, followed by that same demand. Hesitantly, I began to back away. I still needed to get outside and find Jenny. But how could I do that if I couldn't use the door? I licked my lips, trying to think, when something shattered downstairs, followed by a thud. There was a creak, glass crinkling, then another as something heavy moved downstairs. A musky, foul odor hit my nostrils, like some kind of animal. I'd grown up in a farm, so was used to most scents, from pigs to horses to goats, but this one felt like all those mixed together. It smelled like... Then I remembered the broadcast saying I couldn't trust my senses. That meant I couldn't... When the magnitude of that hit me, my eyes widened and I stumbled backward, landing on my back in my room. I glanced at the window briefly. The face was gone. The pounding at the door resumed again, demanding that it be opened as the police were here and the Crimson Alert was cancelled. And those plodding thuds, almost like... Memories came flooding back to me, of my life on the farm as a young boy. When the horses came into the stables, they'd walk slowly, their hooves clopping along the ground. This reminded me of that almost. And this smell, though like a mixture of different farm animals, a distinct underlying ting to it. Like a goat, almost. Hesitantly, I poked my head outside my room at the floor below me. The plodding had come closer, and in the light of the lamps, I saw a shadow cast on the wall. On the unmistakable head of a human, silhouetted by the light, I could see two horns curving outward, like a ram's. The torso of a shadow moved, lifting up one thin appendage before placing it back down, accompanied by another plodding thud. On the end, there was a stump, resembling a hoof. This is Kinetic Symphony. If you've enjoyed this narrated story, please subscribe and like the video to help me grow. Thank you.